If 2020 was about the Wuhan virus, 2021 will be about big tech, the monopoly of big tech, the unchecked power of big tech, of Facebook, Google and Twitter. Twitter is becoming a law unto itself. In recent days, it has booted out a world leader, censored tweets it considered inappropriate, and suspended accounts it considered a threat. In India, there are protests underway over the government's new farm laws. Now, the government says certain foreign forces have been trying to hijack these protests on social media, like Khalistani separatists and Pakistan's keyboard warriors. They're trying to amplify misinformation about the farm laws and the protests. In fact, the government of India has identified at least 1,178 such accounts. 1,178, most of which happen to be operating on Pakistani soil. The government says these accounts share provocative content and they pose a threat to public order. It has asked Twitter to block them, but Twitter is yet to act. Forget complying, it seems to be challenging the system. The company has expressed concern about the safety of its employees in India. A Twitter spokesperson has issued a statement saying, and I'm quoting, "Safety of our employees is a top priority for us at Twitter. We continue to be engaged with the government of India from a position of respect and have reached out to Honorable Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology for a formal dialogue. We believe that the open and free exchange of information has a positive global impact and the tweets must continue to flow." When Donald Trump spread misinformation about the US election results, Twitter censored his tweets. When Pakistani bots and Khalistani sympathizers spread misinformation about the Indian farmer protest, Twitter calls it open and free exchange of information. It says, let the tweets flow. How is this fair? Are social media giants answerable to no one? What about the law of the land they operate in? It's a question that Mexico is asking now. The Mexican government has proposed regulating Twitter to protect freedom of expression. A prominent senator has drafted a bill which would grant Mexico's telecom regulator the power to establish a framework for the elimination or suspension of Twitter accounts. This move comes just days after Mexican President López Obrador singled out a Twitter employee for his connections with the opposition party. Now, this employee in question once used to be an advisor to an opposition leader. He's now the director of Twitter in Mexico. The Mexican president has said that this compromises the company's ability to be neutral in his country. And coming back to India, those running Twitter in India are taking decisions that impact 1.3 billion Indians, not just the people on the platform. The misinformation that is spread in a charged atmosphere can be dangerous for all. Twitter is fact-checking posts it thinks need to be fact-checked. But who will fact-check the platform? What about their biases? What about their political links, if any? All I'm saying is that Twitter is not beyond biases. Nobody is. And it certainly is not above the law. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.